Alright, let's be honest. When I say Colombia, what's the first thing you think of? A steaming cup of coffee, Shakira's hips not lying, that one Netflix show about a guy with a mustache and a lot of money. And yeah, you're not wrong. The coffee is incredible, the music is a vibe, and the history is... well, it's complicated, but if that's all you know, you are missing out on so much. It's like saying the only thing America has is burgers and Hollywood. It's just not the full picture, not even close. I came here with a mission, to find the most insane, beautiful, and mind-blowing spots in Colombia that you won't see on every single travel blog's top 5 things to do list. We're going way beyond the basic tourist trail, climbing a giant rock with a staircase stapled to the side, walking through a valley of freakishly tall palm trees, visiting a real-life desert that looks like Mars. We are going to find the real, authentic, jaw-dropping side of this country. So, if you're ready for an adventure that's more than just a caffeine buzz, then you're in the right place. I'm about to show you a side of Colombia that will completely change how you see it. Next level experiences, incredible food, views that look fake but are 100% real. Get ready, because this is the ultimate Colombian adventure, and trust me, you're going to want to book a flight after this. Let's do this! Our first stop is Guatapé, home to this, a gigantic rock called El Pinal. And because humans are crazy, someone looked at this 65-million-year-old monolith. You know what this needs? A staircase. So, nothing says relaxing vacation quite like climbing over 700 stairs straight up. Seriously, look at this thing. It looks like a giant zipper stitched onto the side of a mountain. This is going to be insane. The story goes that a group of friends first climbed the rock back in the 1950s using just a wooden plank wedged into a crack. It took them 5 days. Today, we get to do it in about 20 minutes, thanks to this concrete staircase that zigzags all the way to the top. They've even numbered the steps along the way, which is either motivational or a cruel, cruel reminder of how much further you have to go. Let's see if the view is worth the leg workout. Alright, we're starting the climb. The steps are steep and it's already getting a little crowded. You're basically in a single file line of people all questioning their life choices. The air is getting thinner, or maybe I'm just that out of shape. The views are already starting to open up, and you can see the incredible network of lakes and islands spreading out below. It's like a giant, beautiful jigsaw puzzle made of water and land. Okay, we're at step 250. My legs are starting to feel like jelly. I'm pretty sure I've sweated out all the water I drank this morning. The locals are just jogging past me, not even breaking a sweat. One guy was carrying a case of water up. A case of water. I'm just carrying my camera and my dignity, and I'm pretty sure I'm about to lose one of them. This is absolutely brutal, but look at that view starting to peek through. We've hit step 500. The burn is real. I'm taking a breather, which is code for I need to film this incredible view so I can stop climbing for 30 seconds. You can see the little boats zipping around on the lakes below, and the town of Guatapé looks like a tiny model village from up here. Every step is a battle, but every time you look out, you get another dose of motivation. Just a couple hundred more to go. We can do this. Step 702. We made it. We are at the top of El Pinal. And wow. Okay, it was worth it. This is one of the most insane panoramic views I've ever seen in my entire life. It's a 360-degree masterpiece. Next up, we're trading that leg day workout for a walk in a place that looks like it was ripped straight out of a Dr. Seuss book. Welcome to the Cocora Valley. This place is famous for one thing, the Quindio wax palm, which is the national tree of Colombia. But these aren't your average palm trees. These are nature's skyscrapers. They are the tallest palm trees in the entire world, reaching up to 200 feet high. It's absolutely surreal. Looking at them, it's like they completely skipped leg day. Their trunks are ridiculously tall and skinny, and then right at the top, there's this tiny little poof of palm fronds. It just doesn't look real. Walking through here, you feel incredibly small, like an ant in a giant's garden. The landscape is this perfect mix of rolling green hills and these impossibly tall, skinny trees poking up into the clouds. It's like being inside a living, breathing screensaver. My first tip for anyone coming here? You have to start early. The valley is famous for being covered in a mystical layer of clouds and fog in the morning, which makes the whole experience even more magical. As the sun gets higher, the clouds burn off and you get a totally different but still beautiful view. So get here at sunrise if you can. You won't regret it. It adds this whole layer of mystery to the landscape. My second tip, wear layers. The weather here can change in an instant. 1 minute it's sunny and warm, the next it's chilly and raining. And speaking of rain, that brings me to my third and most important tip. If it has rained recently, rent the rubber boots. I'm serious. The trails can turn into a giant mud pit, and your fancy hiking shoes will be completely destroyed. The $5 for boot rental is the best money you'll spend all day. The Cocora Valley is one of those places that sticks with you. It's a must-see, a true Colombian treasure that feels like another planet. Okay, so we've climbed a giant rock, walked among giant trees. Now, we're going somewhere completely different. This isn't about landscapes, it's about history and culture. We're heading to San Basilio de Palenque. This isn't your typical cute colonial tourist town with painted balconies. This place is raw, it's real, and it has an incredible story. This is one of the very first declared free towns of the Americas. So what does that mean? Back in the 17th century, enslaved Africans escaped their captors, fled into the mountains, and founded hidden, fortified communities called palenques. San Basilio de Palenque is the only one that has survived to this day. It was founded by a man named Benkos Bioho, a former African king who led a rebellion and established this sanctuary. In 1713, the Spanish crown officially declared it a free town. This isn't just a town, it's a living piece of history. The people here have preserved their own unique culture for centuries. They even have their own language, Palenquero. It's a mix of Spanish and African Bantu languages. It's the only Spanish-based Creole language in the world. When you come here, you won't find fancy hotels or souvenir shops on every corner. What you will find is life. You'll see kids playing in the streets, you'll hear the powerful rhythms of local music, and you'll be welcomed by the community. The music here is especially important. Styles like champeta bullerengue and the sound of drums is the heartbeat of Palenque. Don't miss it. All right, I'm going to ask you a question. When you think of Colombia, a country known for its lush green jungles, coffee plantations, does the word desert ever come to mind? I'm guessing no. Well, prepare to have your mind blown, because that's exactly where we are right now. This is the Tatacoa Desert. Yes, Colombia has a desert. It's one of the most surreal and unexpected landscapes I've ever encountered. Tatacoa isn't your typical sandy desert with rolling dunes. It's technically a semi-arid tropical dry forest, but let's be real, it looks and feels like a desert. The area is split into two main zones. The first part, where we are now, is called Cusco, or the Red Desert. The ground here is this deep ochre red color. Erosion has carved the earth into these bizarre labyrinths and canyons. It seriously feels like you're walking on Mars. You're wandering through dry, cracked earth canyons, then you look up and see green cacti growing everywhere. The contrast is wild. I feel like I should be wearing an astronaut suit. No astronaut suit required, though. It's silent out here except for the wind. Perfect place to wander and get lost in your thought. But don't actually get lost. There's almost no cell signal. Quick but crucial tip, this place is no joke. The sun is intense. Bring a hat, sunscreen, way more water than you think you'll need. A side of Colombia you never knew existed. For our next adventure, we're heading deep into the Colombian wilderness to see something so unbelievable, so colorful, that it looks completely fake. This is Caño Cristales River of 5 colors liquid rainbow. I promise you, your eyes are not ready for this. It looks so fake your phone will ask if you added a filter or if AI generated this. It's that wild. So what's the secret? How does a river become a flowing work of art? Not pollution, not magic. It's biology. For a few months every year, a unique aquatic plant, Macarinia clavigera, lives on the riverbed and blooms in the sunlight. When it blooms, it turns red, pink, yellow, green, blue. The water is crystal clear, so the plant colors pop. Seeing this isn't as simple as just showing up.
Access is strictly regulated to protect the fragile ecosystem.
The season to visit is very specific, roughly June to November. This is the period between the wet season and the dry season when water levels are just right and plants get sunlight. Outside this window, the river looks ordinary. Fly into the small town of La Macarena. From there, you visit only with a registered local guide and a government permit.
That's a good thing. It helps keep tourism sustainable and protects the river.
Walking the riverbanks and seeing the colors for the first time is unforgettable. It's even more vibrant in person than any photo. The red is dominant, like liquid rubies. It's a privilege to see this liquid rainbow with my own eyes. After all that hiking, climbing, and exploring, eat everything. We're hitting the streets of Medellin to dive headfirst into the incredible world of Colombian street food. Forget fancy restaurants. The real flavor of this country is right here, sizzling in carts and stalls on the side of the road. And I'm going to be honest, I came for the culture, but I might have stayed for the carbs. First up, the undisputed king of Colombian food, the arepa. It's a simple corn cake, but it's prepared in a million different ways. You can get it plain, grilled with butter and salt, stuffed with cheese, stuffed with meat, stuffed with eggs, stuffed with avocado, literally anything. We're trying an arepa de choclo, fresh corn grilled and filled with a huge slab of salty local cheese pull close-up. The sweet and salty combination is absolutely addictive. Next on the list, we have another golden fried champion, the empanada. These crispy pockets of corn dough are usually filled with a savory mixture of shredded beef, pork, potatoes. They serve it with a side of ají, a spicy, vinegary salsa that cuts through the richness of the fried dough perfectly. You can't just have one, it's physically impossible. I'm already on my third. Seriously though, the variety is insane, and don't even get me started on the juices. They are so fresh and flavorful, it's like drinking pure sunshine. And that is a wrap on our insane adventure through Colombia. Wow. From climbing 700 stairs in Guatapé to walking on Mars in the Tatacoa Desert and seeing a river of rainbows, this country has completely blown my mind. Do me a huge favor and smash that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It's the only way you'll get your passport stamped for free, and we'll see you in the next video.